have Kyle Mills from Kolkata Knight Riders today. Firstly, congratulations on the fantastic win. The first question for the day is, two opportunities and two good matches for Rahul Tripathi. He spoke about the work done in the KKR Academy before IPL. What were the things that he worked on?
Yeah, look, not just in the academy before arriving here in the UAE, but the 4 weeks leading for the camp here, he was exceptional. He has literally worked the house down, and he's been an example for, even though he's a young fella and was fighting for a spot in the team, he's an example to everyone really, and he's reaping the rewards, especially from last game, but then to come out today and get 80 odd and lead by example for his opportunity at the top has been magic to see.
What was the thinking behind Sunil Narayan's batting position and when he bowled?
Yeah, look, I think Sonny, we used him as a pinch hitter. This hasn't quite worked for him at the top of the order in the first few games of the tournament so far. And so, you know, a change is as good as a holiday, as they say. So to get him down lower on the order gave Tripathi an opportunity, and he took that with both hands. And Sonny came in and played a little cameo, to be fair, and gave us a little bit of momentum at that time. So it was delighted for Sonny from that perspective. With the ball, yes, Sonny came in late to the piece, but geez, the job he did at the back end of the innings, and it's so comforting to sit on the sideline to know you've got an experienced individual with 4 overs up his sleeve out of the 9 overs left in the innings.
Pat Cummins bowled his 4 overs much early in the game. Is that going to be a common strategy going forward?
Yeah, look, I think we saw that in the previous game as well, or previous few games. He's a strike bowler, bowls fast, one of the most consistent and best bowlers in world cricket at the age of 27. And you know, we're trying to be very aggressive at the top of the innings with the ball, and it's certainly an opportunity for us to get as many overs as we can to attack with him out early on. And yeah, he got through his 4 overs. His 4th over was probably more of a wicket-taking over. He didn't pick up the wicket, but it was a very good over he bowled in the middle there.
Andre Russell was brought to bowl during the death, and he did a great job today. What was the thought process behind that goal?
Well, that's been how we've used him so far this tournament. It's a real specialist skill set of how he likes to, or how we like him to bowl at the end of the innings. So he's got a few things to focus on, and the Yorkers is a big thing for us, and he does a lot of Yorker bowling at practices because he's very aware of his role within our group of what he has to do, and that's certainly at the end of the innings. And not only is he very good at Yorkers, but he's still got the ability to bowl fast bounces, and so he's a great hand for us at the back end of the innings.
The last question for the day, how is Kuldeep Yadav responding to being benched twice in 2 successive seasons now, and what is the thought process behind it?
Yeah, well, I guess competition's good, isn't it? We've got a very big squad, and we've got a very competitive squad for certain spots within the group. And Kuldeep Yadav has been left out the last 2 games, but his presence within the group, he is still giving to the team. We have a team culture and a team perspective within the group, and that's what's asked of the players. And it's not easy for any cricketer to miss out on their starting 11. And Kuldeep Yadav is one of the best spinners in the world, but just with the makeup of the group at the moment on this size ground, it's the reason we went for the 11 today, and Kuldeep was left out. But Kuldeep is certainly training the house down. He wants to get back into that starting 11, and so competition within the group is certainly aiding our performance on the park.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Stephen Fleming for Chennai Super Kings today. The first question is, Dane Bravo took 3 wickets tonight. How important was his bowling to the team? And do you think if Bravo consistently bowled his 4 overs, the team could have a cushion of playing 1 more batsman?
I think we've got a lot of batsmen anyway, so the balance is very good with the 6 bowlers. I think Bravo, even at 8, we're struggling to use them, so I don't think an extra batsman's going to help. But you also look at the combination. Sam Curran was also very good, so together the all-round side of things was and has been very strong. So our challenge, I guess, is the 2 all-rounders are going well. Watson and Faf are also going very well, so it's very hard to fit an international bowler into that group, so we're relying heavily on the Indian bowlers, and with Shardul and Deepak you've got Indian quality, and then with Jadoo and Karthik Sharma today we've got pretty good balance throughout, so it's a pretty well balanced side, but today, performances like today, with the experience we got, we should put it away.
The second question is, why wasn't Jadeja used as a bowler today?
It's probably a question more for MS. I don't make those decisions, so that'll be a question for MS. I would imagine that it was a little bit to do with the wind and also the matchups that were out there with the left-handers. And I think the general feel was that the medium pacers were doing a good job.
Karan Sharma was brilliant on the field today. How would you like him to build on the start for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, I was very pleased for him. It's difficult when we make a change, and he's been waiting for a while for an opportunity. And he came in today, his first over, he was a little bit unlucky, but the next three he really worked hard and he got us back into the game. So if he can get some confidence from this, and as the pitches dry out, then in combination with Piesh and Jadu, we might be able to operate a bit more spin, which we're used to. But certainly today we're very happy with him.
Chennai was in a commanding position at 98 for 1 to losing the match today. Where do you think it went wrong for the team?
Well, ideally you have one or two players that are in bat through. If you give an opportunity to an IPL team and an opening, they've got some quality players to take it. Today with Narayan holding overs back, it made it very difficult in the back end. But I think really if you look at it, if we could have got one of those players to 75 plus and continued that partnership for another maybe 4 or 5 overs, then the game might have been a lot different. But look, Kolkata hung in there, they put pressure on us, and we just couldn't accelerate and right up until the end. So I think we feel disappointed that we let it slip. And Kolkata hung in there long enough to create pressure on us.
And the last question for the day. Hard hitters played an important role while chasing. So what was the strategy of sending Kedar Jadhav ahead of Bravo?
Oh, well, it comes down to the batting resource. We've got so much batting resource. Kedar's a middle to late batter for India. We could have gone a whole lot of different ways. Today, Kedar had some balls that didn't work out, and likewise, you always go back and put different players in different areas, and that's just when you have so much sort of batting talent to choose from. And that'll be one of the things we look at. Could have we done it better? But it's all in hindsight. At the time, we were hoping that Kedar could play the off spinner well and dominate that area. And it's also Jadeja as well to come and finish. But too much work to do, and we got left short.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.